Okay. Um, at this video, we are going to talk about PowerShell. Operating system. The course is operating system, and we're going to talk about PowerShell. PowerShell is the what is PowerShell? It's a scripting language, and it's used usually by a system administrator for automating and the management of the system. That is from Microsoft. Okay, now let's see how it works. And what we do, we go to here, say PowerShell. We type at the search bar, we say PowerShell. But I've already gone through that. You just print PowerShell. Okay, and then you see PowerShell here, and you see that this is the C, the directory that is. You can use also this as administrator. Okay, let's magnify this, or maybe it's a little bigger here so you can see, how big. You can see better. Okay. Oh no, it's make it 200. So okay. See, we are going to learn some command. There's some of the things that you are going to use it in networking. Let's see what the host name is. You just type host name. Remember, in the host name is Reza. Okay, the name of the computer, the name of the is Reza. And what are the interesting command like IP config? If you just put IP config, no, I didn't type it right. IP config, and then it shows here, your wireless Wi-Fi and some of the information. But it's better to get IP config all, that you will get all the information about the system. See, in this system I used the virtual machine. See, the name of the host is Reza, and this media is disconnected because I used virtual machine that later on you have to install a virtual machine in order to work. You have different operating system in one computer. That's what the virtual machine here does. So these are, like, see here, physical address. The physical address is the one that that we are interested in. Physical address, your network interface, card, it has a MAC address on it. Every computer has MAC address. So, and then with the communication with the computers, they have to know the MAC address of each other so they can communicate with each other. One of the commands you can use is say get MAC. It means get MAC. See, you will get the MAC address, the physical address of the. This is 7879 because these two are disconnected of the virtual machine that I installed on this. It shows 70C94E. These are there are 6 of them here, and we talked about it in networking 2. What it means. That is 89 here. See here, that's the Wi-Fi we use. 70C94E5. It's the MAC physical address, or call it MAC address. There are many other things, like for example, we have one of the command is ns lookup like we write ns lookup ns lookup, and then say google.com. google.com. See what it shows here. It shows you the IP address. It's IP address. It's this through the security. This is the, or you can ping, as we talked about it in networking 1. Ping, you want to see if 2 computers they are connected together and they can talk to each other. So you write the address there. These are the points in between, and then it replies. It replies means 4 packets sent, 4 packets received, 0 lost. So it can communicate with this Google. You actually, when you ping, you say google.com, ns lookup, it find your IP address, and so if you write even see, it is the same. Means 4 packets sent, 4 packets received, 0 lost, and you see that all receive 140, 240, 251, is the IP address of that. Every site, uh, anything that there is another computer there that has given the information. It is the server give you the information, whatever you need when you go and search for something. So you will find out what the IP address is, or you type this one, just the name. So if you go through many other commands, and like, let's clear this one. We say clear, and it cleared the whole page. Okay. Now, where there is there are two commands. ipconfig release okay. You know that these are everybody one IP was assigned before, and when you say release it, you release the lease, and then when you say renew it give you an IP address see 192.168.0.14, and then when we go there for Wi-Fi 192.168. IP4 address was 4.14. Okay. Then here is the IP4 address is 4. So what it did actually for assigning, releasing the lease, and then you get the IP address again. Okay. So there are some of the things that you should note. Some of the commands here. You see that dir, for example. dir, it shows what is in this what is in this 12. Just is the user, the name of the user is they use it, the name 12.0.82, and you see all these directory in there. We say we have desktop directory, desktop documents, all these. You can change it to change directory to documents. See here, you have the documents here. Documents. D, capital D, document. So you will go to the documents directory. So you are in a documents directory. If you want to get back to that, let's learn here some of the things that we can make directory. In this directory is my document. you say make directory with just md here we use md in mkdir we use in Linux. We make a directory here, for example, Bob. Okay, what it say that we made a directory in documents and there are Bob is in there, and if you get dir, you say you will see Bob in there. Bob, you see that the Bob is directory. But another thing you can use get child the item. It's the same as directory. What is in it? Get child item, and it will show the same thing as we use directory dir. It's Bob in there. Now if you want to go to Bob or directory, okay, we are going to go to Bob, we say change directory Bob, and see we are in a Bob directory right now. And let's make it another directory inside the Bob baby Bob 1 Bob. We say md Bob 1. See, Bob 1 is another directory in the Bob directory. This is the baby of for example, this one. You made a directory and there is a directory inside the directory that Bob 1. If you say get child item, you will see that there is a, you can see that it is Bob in there. Okay. And then let's make a file. Okay, what is the, there is a command, interesting command that like for example in Bob 1 you want to make a file, create a file. Okay, we say that this is new item, item type this symbol we use item type file. Okay, it is a file. And what is the name of it? The name is Bob 1 file. Okay, we use Bob 1 file. Okay, now let's write something in there too. What is write something that if this is the file, we want to write some text in there. Okay, and then we say value value this is in the quotation this is Bob 1 file. and then close the quotation, and then if you hit enter, it says, okay, we are in Bob, and we made a, in Bob there is a file. Okay, you get dir, the same as this one, dir, the same as this one. It's what is in Bob is a directory Bob1, and also there is a file. This is when there is a just this symbol here. This is directory, and this is shows this is a file, and 17 character in it. Okay, there is another way. Okay, we want to find out what is in the what is in that file. Okay, we can write get content, get content, and then you write the name of the file. You write, say, Bob1, Bob1 file. Okay, oh no. Bob1 file. Okay, get the content of it. What is inside? Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't spell it right. Content. See, the content say that this is a Bob1 file number, Bob1 file. See, remember what we wrote here? This is Bob. Okay, this is Bob1 file. So with the command get content, you can see the what is the inside of that file, and so we are in Bob file. We can go to Bob and see, you see, to change directory Bob1, because Bob1, there is a directory inside Bob, so it has to go to Bob. See, this is Bob1. So there is a directory inside of Bob1. And with cd change directory, you can say, and you know, you can make a file, or in a file you can make a directory, whatever. So if you say change directory to, it's go back one directory, change directory one, it's go back one directory. So you bet to document. And the same thing happens for this one. It go to the things we start here, this to the beginning of the directory. And then we want to go back to change directory to, we have to use all those, or we can here write change directory to document, documents, and then it will go to document. Then it change directory to Bob, it will go to Bob. and let's clear this. So we created the file in there, and see, there are some of the thing. Let's change directory and use these symbols here, and it go back to this. Now in a document, we are in a document. We are going to go back to document. Change. No, not document. We are going to change to desktop. Desktop. But the desktop there is with capital D. Okay, you came to desktop. And we make a file, we make a directory, like we make a directory, made like a my directory. My directory, okay? At desktop we make a directory, okay? It showed that confirm that in desktop you have a directory. Okay. Now if you want to exit, is all this exit from PowerShell, you type exit, and then it will come back here. Now if you go to desktop, show the desktop, you see my directory is there. Remember? We made a directory there, and the directory is there. See, you know that in this directory, we are in my directory. We can use this way. We can use new file, new folder, okay, and say that this is my second directory. Okay, enter. See, you made a directory yourself. You can also open this one and make a file, and the new, and the file here, Microsoft, you can write a work document, so you can write Word, whatever. So this is just doing